SUV sales go up, both on the MDX and RDX come this time of year. Just snow starts to fall, usually. But yeah, during the winter we see an increase in SUV sales. The RDX is for the people that don't necessarily need that much space but still want something fun to drive. Gas mileage, it's okay. It's more of a performance-oriented vehicle. Being a 4-cylinder turbo doesn't do bad in gas, but it's not a gas saver. It's a fun car to drive, and that's what it's designed for. Only option on it's your tech package, which is your navigation, upgraded sound system, backup camera, and then voice activation for the whole center console. Otherwise, what color do you want? It's actually a really fun vehicle to drive. It doesn't feel like you're driving something that's sitting up off the ground like it is. A lot of people ask about, kind of the performance and the luxury aspect of what Acura is and how it comes across in this vehicle. Until you drive it, you'll never know. It's a fun vehicle, all aspects. It's got a good ride, it's good in the snow. Safety, just like all the other Acuras, 5-star front, rear, side, 4-star rollover, an extremely safe vehicle. Ace body structure, side curtain airbags, side airbags, front airbags. I've had 2 people get in accidents in them and have sworn by them, so. The majority of people know really kind of what they're looking for when they come in. Not too many people are looking for a sedan or a crossover vehicle. Now that the TL's got the super handling all-wheel drive, we might see a little bit more of that. But the TL's got more size for passenger than the RDX does, so it's going to be one of those in-between vehicles. Nice part with the RDX is it's got a lot of headroom and legroom. It's good for short people, tall people, and Acura's kind of done a good job of that recently. Anywhere 6'5" down to 4'9", you're extremely comfortable. Back 6-7 years ago, if you were a little taller, you were a little tight. So they've done a good job. All the safety aspects, everything's at your fingertips. It's easy to find everything. And with the tech package, you don't need to find anything except for the button on the steering wheel for the voice activation. It's a small family car. If you've got more than 1, maybe 2 kids, it's a little tight. But if it's 2, 3, 4-person family, it's usually good. You've also got an extremely nice center console, which is the size of a normal sized briefcase that is lockable. You can actually put a briefcase in there, a laptop case in there, and your laptop is now out of sight and locked away. The standard Acura quality to it, upgraded leathers, it's a soft touch to all of the, cushions and armrests. Most of the time, their eyes get opened as soon as they step on the gas, and when they take a corner a little faster than they thought they should have, and it's fine, most people smile. It rides like it's on rails. It handles corners extremely well. It's got a low center point of gravity. Very fun to drive. It's got a lot of power. And a lot of people don't look at these vehicles thinking that they're going to be as fun to drive in with as much power as they are, but it's got a lot of power and it handles more like a sports sedan than it does a crossover SUV. The 4-cylinder turbo engine that Acura has is an extremely strong engine. On top of it is mounted the intercooler that has a direct flow from the front that feeds air directly into it. And that's where a lot of the power comes from, and then the longevity of keeping the turbo cool enough. The BMW X3, the Infiniti ES, or excuse me, is it the ES? No, the EX, I'm sorry. And that's really what people are looking at. It's kind of one of those niche market cars. There's not a ton of them out there. And of course, you'll get the people that start looking at the Fords and the Chevys and the Hondas and the Toyotas in that category. But the actual competition of it is the X3 and the Infiniti. Very similarly equipped to the two of them, and thousands of dollars less. It does have more power than both of its competitors. You know, it's a different type of power. A turbo power comes on a little differently and feels totally different than a vehicle that does not have turbo. We're seeing people in their early 20s, we're seeing people in their late 70s, early 80s. It's kind of all over the board. You know, if you want something that's a functional vehicle that's fun to drive, that's a car for you.